Our time in Egypt is coming to an end, but before that we have one more adventure, traveling to Upper Egypt to a place called Minya. Now it is called Upper Egypt because the Nile River runs from south to north, and thus the idea of the river flowing down to the ocean from Upper Egypt. Kind of confusing, but it does make sense. Back in the bus.
Back in the bus.
Back in the bus. 4-hour trip to Minya.
And a half.
That half. Can't do
Yeah,
it.
after 4
4
hours,
I can
that
do.
half will
Half
make the difference.
no. Through the desert. Here we go. We've traveled all the way to Minya, and at this stage we're going through the back roads to get to the church where we're going to. But everywhere there are water flowing through from the Nile, and lots of people. Our first point of interest for the day is the Martyr's Church in Minya. Around January 2015, a group of migrant workers were captured in Libya, and after refusing to give up their faith, they were beheaded while being recorded for the world to see. 20 of these Coptic martyrs had once been residents of the villages in Minya before they were kidnapped by the jihad militants. The Egyptian government had a quick response a day after the video was released by sending jets bombing targets in Libya. President Al-Sisi of Egypt announced a 7-day period of mourning for these murders. A Republican decree was subsequently issued in 2015 by the Egyptian government to construct and open a memorial church in memory of these 21 men. As an investigative journalist, Mike followed the event as it happened, but this was the first time coming in direct contact with the incident and the effect that it had on families and people around it. It also had a profound impact on our group, and everyone experienced the quiet moment of reflection as we were exposed to the details of this gruesome moment in time. continued to the city of Minya, where we would spend an amazing evening on a boat on the Nile River. After driving most of the day, we have arrived in Minya, and we are approaching the apparent boat that we're going to be staying on for the night. Pretty exciting. The Sea Boat is a restaurant and venue along the waterfront of Minya. It also has a couple of cabins, and this will be our only hotel experience in Egypt. My room for the night. Very interesting, but I'm hoping for the best part right here. Peoples, the Nile. We're walking next to the Nile, and it's like we're celebrities. Everybody wants to take a photo with us, everybody wants to talk to us, and naturally, everybody wants to sell us something. This is a dash crazy. It's like doing a Jack Hartline adventure because we're being stalked by a whole bunch of people. And it's getting interesting. We went out for the evening to meet up with some local residents and got to experience the hospitality and amazing friendliness of the people from Upper Egypt. And then we ended off the evening with a delicious dinner. It is hard not to get nostalgic when you wake up on the Nile River and just have a moment to think about the ages of history surrounding this river and the privilege to experience a sunrise like this. It is an absolutely beautiful morning here on the Nile. The sunrise this morning was amazing. Today we're going to drive back to Cairo for the last 2 days of our trip. We planned this trip for quite a while. While planning it, you kind of have an idea what you want to do or what you might be doing on this trip. We saw a total different side to it. And I think that's maybe because the kind of trip that we're doing is a little bit different. We had the opportunity to really connect with the people. We saw the gritty side of it. We saw the dusty side of it. We saw the people of Egypt. You do get to a point where it feels like eating is one of the things that we keep on doing the whole time, even though it was one of the most enjoyable parts of the trip. We had so many opportunities to experience and taste the flavors of Egyptian food, and for me, that absolutely loves something different with lots of flavor, it really was a highlight. We started heading back to Cairo, but still were amazed by the Upper Egypt surroundings and the everyday life of people living here. And yes, sleeping on the bus was an uncontrollable thing that just happened to all of us. Thanks to the cameraman for filming this important part of the journey.